From UFO sightings to cattle mutilations, a ranch in the Uinta Basin has been home to numerous bizarre and terrifying events.
Oh, there it is. Hey, I just saw a purple light over there.
With our night vision, there's something right over Thomas down there in the sky blinking at about 10 degrees up.
Revealing the strange aura of a place enshrouded in mysteries, we enter a realm where curiosity meets fear. The Skinwalker Ranch has been a bastion for numerous UFO sightings, animal mutilations, and other bizarre occurrences. However, something more terrifying has been sighted, challenging even the usual puzzling atmosphere of this eerie ranch. Join us as we uncover the bizarre sightings in the secret of the Skinwalker Ranch. It is undeniable that the United States hosts numerous locations associated with paranormal and unexplained phenomena. However, Skinwalker Ranch stands out as one of these places most renowned and puzzling. On the map of the United States, Skinwalker Ranch forms a triangle with two other renowned UFO hotspots: Roswell, New Mexico, and Area 51. This geographical arrangement has sparked curiosity among those interested in UFOs and unexplained phenomena, leading to discussions about these areas' significance in such mysteries. The Skinwalker Ranch, located in the western part of Uinta County near the Uinta and Ute Indian Reservation, has long been a hotspot for the unexplained. Often called the UFO Ranch, this enigmatic place has been a mystery hotspot for over 5 decades. Skinwalker Ranch, or Sherman Ranch, is a 512-acre property, where every square meter of the property is pervaded by a thick stench of eeriness. While its name might sound charming, it has gained popularity for numerous reports of UFO-related activity, further contributing to its reputation as a hub for paranormal occurrences. Let's talk about the recounted experiences of bizarre sightings by the ranch owners over time. In ancient times, the folks who lived on this land had a big hand in giving this place its foreboding name. This land happens to be on what used to be Ute tribe territory, but the spooky term skinwalker is from Navajo stories, and it means it moves on all fours. In Navajo beliefs, skinwalkers are like evil witches who can change into any animal or person they want. Most people who aren't Navajo don't know much about this legend, but what little they do know is enough to fuel all kinds of scary stories. One of these stories involves the Ute tribe. According to the tale, when the UTEs and Navajo weren't getting along, some Navajo folks set these shape-shifting skinwalkers loose on their Ute enemies. And it's said that those spooky beings are still lurking around this land even today. The thought of shape-shifting witches in today's Utah might seem unbelievable to some, but the Sherman family, who bought the ranch in 1994 to enjoy a quiet country life, have a strange tale to tell. If this sounds like the start of a horror blockbuster, there's a good reason for it. The Shermans had their fair share of strange happenings while on the ranch, including encountering something that could pass for a skinwalker. One night, Terry Sherman, the landlord of the property, heard a noise outside and was surprised to find a big wolf in his yard. He grabbed his gun and shot at it several times, but the bullets didn't seem to damage the beast. Eventually, the wolf ran off, and when Terry chased the beast, its tracks mysteriously vanished. Could it have been an ancient skinwalker that spooked them that night? Well, one thing's certain. It wasn't the only spooky thing the Shermans experienced. While they were there, the family, consisting of the couple, their teenage son, and their 10-year-old daughter, collectively attested to having witnessed 3 distinct types of UFOs repeatedly over 15 months. These unidentified flying objects took on various forms, including a small, boxy craft, a 40-foot-long vessel, and a huge spacecraft-like object, roughly equivalent to a dozen football fields. Each of these unfamiliar flying crafts exhibited peculiar characteristics. One shone a vibrant red wave of light. At the same time, another appeared to have conjured from a circular orange orb resembling a space portal. The Shermans captured 2 of these sightings on video to back their claims. They also documented the instances of crop circles on the ranch. Among these formations, one occurrence featured 3 8-foot circles arranged in a triangular pattern, each positioned 30 feet apart on flattened grass. Smaller circles measuring 3 feet in diameter and a foot or 2 deep in a nearby pasture exhibited perfectly flattened earth at their centers. They also recounted perplexing events. a hovering light pursued Gwen Sherman during one late-night drive home. On another occasion, while Terry Sherman was tending to the fields, he was startled to hear male voices speaking in an unfamiliar language, seemingly originating from a point roughly 25 feet above him. To make matters stranger, his dogs reacted bizarrely in response to the unearthly voices. Also, their livestock were not exempted from these mysteries, as the paranormal took interest in them, leading 7 of their cows to puzzling deaths. The circumstances of these cattle deaths were very strange. One deceased cow had a hole bored into the center of its left eyeball, yet was otherwise unharmed. Another unfortunate cow had the same unusual eye injury and a bizarre 6-inch hole carved out of its rectum. On both occasions, a peculiar odor was perceived in the vicinity. Some cows simply vanished without a trace, leaving behind hoof prints that mysteriously ended mid-path, leaving those attempting to make sense of these occurrences dumbfounded. All these occurrences prompted the Shermans to sell the ranch in 1996, just 18 months after they bought it, leaving behind a collection of strange encounters and unanswered questions. A millionaire later purchased the ranch with a penchant for the paranormal. It was rich enough to sate his curiosity. Robert Bigelow, founder of the National Institute for Discovery Science, NIDSI, investigated UFOs and the paranormal, and deemed the Skinwalker Ranch the best location to further poke at the possibilities of discovering paranormal and UFO activities. Skeptics questioned the validity of the paranormal reports, suspecting the Shermans, the previous owners, of fabricating stories to sell the ranch. However, the Shermans sold the property at a giveaway price of $200,000, indicating that they were not seeking profits from the transaction. Despite years of research and funding, Bigelow and NIDSI didn't reveal any groundbreaking evidence of UFOs or extraterrestrial life. Their findings mirrored the Shermans' experiences, including encounters with mysterious beings and unexplained cattle mutilations. The absence of evidence from their expensive equipment raised more questions. The NIDSI disbanded in 2004 but retained ownership of the ranch until 2016. However, in 2017, the New York Times broke a significant story concerning a multi-million-dollar initiative, the Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program, concealed within the Pentagon's budget. This covert program, active since 2007, was dedicated to investigating reports of unidentified flying objects, UFOs. It's worth noting that funding for the program ceased in 2012, with a significant portion of the allocated funds directed to Robert Bigelow, the former owner of Skinwalker Ranch and the founder of NIDSI. What is known about the Pentagon program is that it recorded sightings of aircraft exhibiting extraordinary characteristics. These unidentified objects were observed to move at exceptionally high speeds. They could hover without any apparent conventional means of propulsion or lift. When ownership changed hands, subsequent owners continued to report strange phenomena, adding to the enduring mystery of Skinwalker Ranch. However, in 2016, Skinwalker Ranch changed hands when Robert Bigelow, the previous owner, sold it to an initially anonymous buyer. It wasn't until 2020 that Brandon Fugel, a Utah real estate magnate, revealed himself as the owner and announced a reality TV show titled The Secret of Skinwalker Ranch to be broadcast on the History Channel. The show focuses on Fugel's efforts to apply scientific methods to the mysteries surrounding the ranch. Working alongside a team of experts from various scientific fields, Fugel aims to uncover answers to the enduring questions that have perplexed countless individuals over the years. This approach may seem reminiscent of NIDSI, but the reality TV format was not as prevalent in 1996. Much like their predecessors, the current inhabitants of Skinwalker Ranch have encountered more questions than answers. They grapple with mysteries such as the recurring malfunctioning of electronic equipment, unexplained illnesses reported by occupants, and the eerie sensation of oddness that seems to linger even after leaving the ranch. Over 3 years, the team has grappled with a consistent stream of bizarre incidents. However, despite their dedicated efforts, they have not established concrete, scientifically backed explanations for these phenomena. With every effort, the team found themselves facing more questions than answers. Their decision to excavate the mesa, despite warnings from past inhabitants about the unfortunate events that often followed, led to the discovery of strangely fused metal pieces, similar to the materials used in NASA's space shuttles. LiDAR scans revealed an anomaly at the dig site, raising the possibility of an unusual dome-shaped object buried underground, perhaps a hidden spacecraft. In their quest for answers, the team encountered an unusual audio transmission consistently broadcasting on the 1.6 gigahertz frequency during their experiments. They visited a local radio station to retransmit the signal to decipher this mystery. However, this action triggered an unsettling reaction within the group, prompting them to ponder whether it could be a response from extraterrestrial sources to their activities. One of the most puzzling areas on the property is referred to as the Triangle. With each passing season, this spot continues to unveil unusual occurrences. It's a location where GPS trackers have exhibited weird behaviors. Some trackers dropped from an airplane appeared to rebound off an object 5,000 feet above the ranch. In contrast, others indicated they had landed several hundred feet beneath the ground within the Triangle. Moreover, in the elevated region above the Triangle, known as the anomalous zone, there have been instances of radiation spikes detected. This added layer of complexity further complicates efforts to comprehend the mysteries surrounding Skinwalker Ranch. As they say, the truth remains out there, waiting to be unraveled. The search for answers persists. While the accounts from Skinwalker Ranch inhabitants may have varied over the years, a common thread runs through their experiences, a belief in the authenticity of what they've witnessed. This conviction isn't exclusive to the ranch's residents. It's a belief widely shared by many in the surrounding area. Dating back to the 1950s, the Uinta Basin has been a hotspot for reports of UFOs and puzzling phenomena extending beyond the borders of Skinwalker Ranch. Residents have recounted numerous instances of encountering strange lights in the sky, often door-like or portal-like shapes. Others have described witnessing massive flying objects. Cattle mutilations also appear to be a recurring theme, with reports of cows found with injuries resembling those caused by lightning strikes despite an absence of scorched earth. In one peculiar incident, a group attempting to spot UFOs returned to find their car mysteriously relocated, with no tire tracks left behind in the desert sand. These recounted incidents continue to baffle observers in the region. Let us talk about the terrifying sighting divulged by the show, The Secret of the Skinwalker Ranch. The experiment began with a daring endeavor, launching rockets into the Triangle region, where numerous unidentified aerial phenomena, UAPs, had been observed. The team aimed to investigate anomalies occurring at altitudes ranging from 300 to 5,000 feet. As the first rocket ascended, something astonishing occurred. Mid-flight, it veered off course as if colliding with an invisible barrier. This event, while captivating, was not isolated. Such incidents had been witnessed before, sparking intrigue and curiosity. The night's most extraordinary moment unfolded after a second rocket's launch. Over Skinwalker Ranch, an unprecedented UAP appeared, brighter and more prominent than any previous sighting. Its erratic maneuvers baffled the team. Eric, a team member, attempted to track the UAP's movement using an automatic dependent surveillance broadcast, ADS-B tracker designed to monitor aircraft signals. However, the UAP's behavior defied all expectations, making it abundantly clear that this was no ordinary flying object. Unlike satellites, which gradually faded from view, the UAP vanished abruptly while maintaining its luminosity. This perplexing behavior further deepened the mystery. A breakthrough came when the team reviewed the high-speed camera footage. It revealed an unexplainable abnormality, a blob-like entity in the sky that appeared to cause the rocket's explosion. This discovery left the team astounded and baffled. This unexplainable phenomenon raises significant questions about the strange occurrences at Skinwalker Ranch. Could it be linked to the energy spikes detected in the area? Is it related to the UAPs observed over time? While these questions linger, one thing is certain: the team may finally be closing in on answers. This discovery at Skinwalker Ranch was extraordinary, with high-speed cameras capturing events that eluded human perception. The appearance of a luminous UAP and the subsequent revelation of an enigmatic blob in the sky marks a significant step towards unraveling the mysteries of this remarkable location. As the team delves deeper into its investigations, the world eagerly awaits the insights and answers that may emerge from this fascinating journey into the unknown. Well, there you have it. Like this video and give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. See you in the next video.